Hi, my name's Margaret. Welcome to Missing People Psychic Readings. So I got a missing person. This is Jodi. She's 27 years old. She went missing in 1995, June or July the 27th. Okay. She meant to be at work. She's a news anchor person. She meant to be at work at 3:30 that morning. She's always reliable. She loves her job. Yeah, she's one of the people you can just rely on. It came to fall, her co-worker Amy was concerned about her. She didn't come, so she rings up Joni. Joni said, "Yep, sorry, I'll come into work. I'll be there, right?" Came to 5, no answer, no, she didn't come to work. So Amy rings again. No answer at this time, no answer at all. So she leaves it, rings about 5:30, I think it was. Again, no answer. Came to 6, no answer. They had it in place so with another person. There was very concerned about this because she was always reliable. She loves her job. You can rely on it, right? So everyone was really concerned. So they were in contact the police. So the police went to the house, sees her car. Around her car they see a broken key on the ground, a shoe, a hairdryer on the ground. Later on they found that there's a handprint on the car, and later on they found out there was a white fan around the area, like on the street or something like that. Later on they found that a year before that there was a black car, someone in the black car was following her. She reported that one. So what else did I find out? There's a guy called John. She's in a friendship relationship with him. The police interview him. Nothing's there, right? What else? They interviewed 2 other people. She doesn't know of them, but they were kind of like related to the sex offender place people thing. And Mum and Dad claim her passing with the law system. I can't remember the name of it, but that's what they did. So that's pretty much what I got with her on the YouTube. I'll link all the names down so you can look at them because it's quite interesting, some of the stuff. So I'm going to do a reading on it. Feel free to move on if you don't want to watch it. I don't want to hear that I'm right or wrong related to this case unless you're 100% sure about it or the case is solved. 3, if you have any information on this case, please pass it on to the police so they are still looking for her. They don't know what happened to her. So this is what I'm going to, as a reading, like I said, feel free to move on if you don't watch it. There's certain things related to this reading I want to say up front, and I'm going to talk to you about it later on after the reading because it's quite interesting, 1 or 2 things. So what I'm picking up on, I said, has she passed or not? And I hear that she's up in heaven, right? 2, I picked up her asked where would she be, and I'm getting a lane. No, this is a lane, and across the road there's a shop, or no, it's a restaurant or a hotel. I'm not quite sure. It might be 2 separate things, but I'm hearing restaurant, hotel, restaurant, hotel. Yeah, that's what I'm hearing. Later on, I hear it's coffee time. Now I googled this. And there is shops out there called Coffee Time. No, I don't know if it's the best one or not, but there is names out there called that. That's what I picked up on. The other thing I picked up on is this John guy that she was in a relationship with her. It wasn't a romantic relationship. I've been hearing things that she might have been in a romantic relationship. No, it wasn't. It's just like they said, it was like a father figure, but she relied on him in the sense that she would tell him things. So I'm hearing that she says things to John. John doesn't think much of it, but it's related to the case. So he needs to go and talk to them again, or the police needs to interview him again. He wasn't involved with her missing, but he knows something that he doesn't know he knows. Yeah, that's what I'm picking up on. The other thing is there's another guy I call Anthony. He's related to the sex offender thing. Not Anthony, Tony. Sorry, Tony. He wasn't involved in it either. That's what I'm picking up. This Tony guy and John guy had nothing to do with her disappearance. Secondly, when she was on the phone with this Amy lady, I'm hearing there was someone in the house at the same time. That's what I'm hearing. There was someone in the house at the same time, and there was clues related at the house when she was in the house and at the car where they looked at the car. It's almost like what I'm hearing now is saying they have to look back on these two situations. Now, I know the police got fillets of the house, but I don't know what they got related to the car, but they need to look at these again. So that's what I'm picking up in the phone call that Amy rings up Joan and says, where are you? That bit too. So that's what I'm picking up on. You have to look back on that. I have picked up a word. Now, I don't know what it says. I do have dyslexia. I did Google it. It's something to do with batteries. So I can tell you about what without Googling it. So this is what it sounds like. It's a S-U-T-E-R-Y. It's S-U-T-E-R-Y. That's what I picked up. Don't know what this got to do with anything, but I picked that up. And I've got one sister. I don't know what that's got to do with it, but I've got one sister with this reading. And I picked up a lady. I talked about the lady first. I picked up a lady, round, well, she has black hair, but a round face, thin, 5'6". She's in her 40s, got blue eyes. And when I picked up this picture of Joni, I see, and you don't see it now, but when I was doing the reading, she had one lazy eye. So I'm wondering if this lady's got a lazy eye, like she's like on her left eye. It was the left eye. I'm picking it up on. She had a lazy eye. So I'm wondering if this lady has a lazy eye. She's in her 40s. Some reason I just heard Susan. Don't know why I just heard Susan then. That's it. Yeah, what else? Yeah, like I said, John knew things, but he doesn't know he knows it. So he needs to talk to the police again. But that's pretty much it with the reading. But certain things related to this reading I found it really interesting. I only watched 2 YouTube things before I did this. And one was on Kirsty and one of the news channels, right? And they talk about when they went into Joni's house, that her toilet seat was out, for one. 2, there was certain stuff in the house that not meant to be or moved around the house. And I found that really interesting, because if you just heard, I picked up was someone in the house. So yeah, I found that really interesting. So I thought I'd share that with you. But the interesting about this one, if the toilet sits up, I really feel like it was a male, because that's a male thing, isn't it? Like we all know what males are like. So I'm wondering, yeah, that too. So maybe I got the sex wrong. I don't know, but I just want to share that with you. So I found that interesting, and like I said, I feel like she left clues around, like on the phone when she's talking to this Amy lady, and at the house and at the car. It's like, you watch them shows and they give you clues. It's kind of like that. That's what I picked up on, and that's pretty much what I got. I don't have anything else. Hope this is useful. Hopefully we can find her, but I'll tell you a story again about it. So this is Joni. She's 27 years old. She went missing about June or July the 27th 1995. She meant to go to work. She's a news anchor person, and she meant to be on her show at 6, right? But it came to about 4, her co-worker, Amy, rings her up and say, where are you? She says, oh, I'll come in, yeah, that's fine. And she asks some questions, and then it comes to about 5 o'clock. She's not at work soon. And she's very reliable, she loves her job, whatever, right? And then 5 o'clock she rings up her again. Amy rings up Joni again. No answer. No. Bit stern. Rings about 5:30. No answer again. Comes to 6. She's meant to be on air, right? Then someone else had to take over her job. They're very concerned about it because it's not Joni at all. So it came to 8 o'clock. Very, very concerned. So they ring the police. The police goes to her house. They realise her car's there. We've got a broken key on the ground, a shoe, and a hairdryer, right? Later on, they go into the house, realise some unusual things like the toilet seats, right? Realised later on there was a white van around her street. And a year before that was a guy with a black van. She reported him. There was someone who heard a scream, and someone heard a name when this was all happening, when she went missing. And that's pretty much it they got on her. They interviewed 3 people. One was a friend of her called John. They gave him a lie detector, interviewing. He was so clear, right? People think she was in a relationship with him, like a romantic relationship. But she's saying, well, they saying that was like a father relationship. And there's 2 other people interviewed, and because it was around her area, and they were kind of like sex offenders people. So that's pretty much it. Like I said, if you have any information on it, please pass it on to the police. And hopefully this is useful. Give thumbs up if you like, subscribe if you want, and I'll see you for another missing person. Bye.